Please take your seats quickly, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Hi guys, welcome to oneminutetennis.com. In today's session I want to talk to you about spacing on the forehand. Hitting the ball in the right place with a comfortable distance in front and away from the body is essential for clean ball striking. I want to show you where you should hit the ball and then a great test that you can use to see if your ball striking and your contact point is perfect. If we look at great ball strikers, and really every professional player is a relatively great ball striker, then the strokes can vary enormously. The strokes of Medvedev with his finish round here, and Nadal, and Federer, Djokovic, Sinner, they're all different in their own way. But the biggest common denominator is that the contact point is almost perfect every single time. Over and over again, they'll strike the ball out here in front and with the racket being projected away from the body. But that's not so easy for most recreational players. We play less and we often didn't learn the perfect contact point in the first place. And it's also extremely difficult to know if you're actually making that perfect contact point. You see, the difference between here and here is a huge difference in terms of control and power with the ball. But the difference in the feel for you when you hit the ball between here and here is very, very difficult to perceive. And because that difference is so small, then you're not going to do this logically. You're not going to logically think, I know today I'm going to hit the ball that far in front. You'll have to do it with feel. And here's a great way of testing where your contact point is. And if your contact point, like nearly every recreational player, is wrong, then it's a really easy way to adjust it once you've perceived it with this trick I'm going to show you. And to find your perfect contact point, we need to use a fence such as this. And we need to stand about the distance of one shoe, depending how big your feet are, from the fence. And then we're going to find the contact point by measuring our stroke against or in relation to the fence. So to help display this as a video, I've come to a padel court and I've got a glass wall here. And I'm going to take my position that you should take against the fence. And now I'm going to make my stroke. And if the racket reaches, I'm going to do this slowly, you should do it at full speed against the fence, but it's a glass wall. So if my racket hits the fence first, then my contact point is late. It has to be here. If my hand reaches the fence first, or the wall, then my contact point is excellent because the racket is going to be projected ahead of me. From this perspective here, it might be easier to see. So again, I position myself about 1 foot length, 1 shoe length away from the wall, and I swing. And if my racket hit the wall first, then my contact point is too close to the body and too close to the side. But if my hand reaches the wall first, then my contact point is excellent and I'm leaning forwards with weight and momentum into the stroke. This is a great way of testing and feeling for the perfect contact point because it's such a fine margin between good and really something that's going to restrict your stroke that it's difficult to actually logically find it. But by feeling it, it's really easy to find the difference. And then I suggest that you hand feed, starting with the racket in this contact point in front, and then gradually work your way to a full stroke, and then go into live play, and you'll find that you naturally will feel for the perfect contact point, and then you'll have more consistency, more power, and have a better forehand. If you like this and other ideas that we have, check out our book on the forehand, the 1 Minute Tennis Forehand Solution, or check out our forehand course. Both of them give totally detailed information, including the physics, the biomechanics, and super simple tricks like this that will help take your forehand to the next level. Or join players in over 40 countries that I'm helping all over the world. We have a unique blend of video analysis, but then personalized one-to-one coaching. It's a truly unique service and it really works. For more information, email me or check out the website. So take the forehand contact point test. Does your racket hit the wall first or does your hand hit the wall first? Make sure that your hand is leading the stroke until after the hand passes the body. You'll have a better kinetic chain, you'll have a better forehand, and you'll play better tennis. Thanks for watching. See you next time for more unique tennis lessons that really work.